And if you're sitting at home listening to this and you're saying, how do I listen to my womb? What are you even talking about? That sounds so crazy. I also felt the same. And for years, I've been practicing, okay, how do I listen to my womb? I know that she will direct me in the right way. But what I really got to deepen into during this dieta and a practice that I want to share with you is that we can tune into the voice of our wombs just as we would tune into the voice of our heart. And if you haven't tuned into the voice of your heart, I also recommend you trying this practice with your heart. For me, I have had a more difficult time listening to my body than listening to my heart. And so what I have found is that in order to listen to my body, I need to go through my heart first. And maybe you relate with this. Maybe you're also saying, how do I listen to my body? I don't know what it's saying. Well, to start, you can breathe into your heart until you can tune into bringing your consciousness down into your heart and tune into it. You can feel the consciousness move down to your heart. And start with your heart. Start by asking, heart, what does a yes feel like? And maybe you'll start getting visuals. For me, I literally see a rose blooming in my heart. So if you're not a visual person, maybe you get a feeling in your body. And then you can ask your heart, what does a no feel like? For me, I feel a rose, the opposite of blooming, not really dying, but like closing. So see what comes up for you. And again, it might be a visual, it might be a feeling. And then we'll take it a step deeper. Ask your heart, what do you sound like? And see if any sound starts to move through your body. Could be just anything. For me, it kind of sounds like just like a hum, or like how the heart chakra would sound, like a yum. And then you can ask yourself, heart, what does a yes sound like? And allow whatever sound moves up through you to just release. And then you can say, heart, what does a no sound like? And hear what that sounds like. So this is a really good practice for you to start listening to what your heart sounds like, getting yes and no's from your heart. And for me, it's a first step of then moving down into the womb. So once you've practiced that, you can practice this every single day. You can practice this in your meditation. You can practice this when you wake up. Then we're going to do the same practice with your womb. So bring the consciousness down from the heart down into your womb. And you can say, womb, what does a yes feel like? And for me, again, it's the same visual of roses blooming, and see what comes up for you. And then you can ask, womb, what does a no feel like or look like? However you want to say it. Once you have that, we'll bring in the sounds. You can say, womb, what do you sound like? And just allow whatever sound to move through your body. Then we'll go to the yes and no. You can say, womb, what does a yes sound like? And allow that to move through you. And for me, it's like kind of just more of like a high-pitched sound. And then you can say, womb, what does a no sound like? And again, for me, it's more of like a contracted sound. And you can just start by practicing here, starting by practicing what even the voice of your heart, what even the voice of your womb, the voice of your body. You can do this also with your body if that's different than your womb. Like, however it is, you can start communicating with the different consciousnesses, not just our mind, but also spirit, our womb, our heart for sure. And you can practice this before you sit down with a cup of cacao. Like, maybe you wake up and your mind is telling you to do one thing, but you tune into your womb and she wants you to do something that's a little bit slower. She wants you to do something that's a little bit different. And who knows where that could lead you? Maybe that leads you to a more true place, to a more beautiful place. And so I just want to give you this practice that you can start using at home. It starts with just a conversation, starts with just building a relationship with our heart, with our womb, until one day we can hear it so clearly and we just know exactly what our wombs want us to be doing. And we have that relationship built. And what a beautiful, powerful place to be as a woman and as anyone, especially with men. I think it's a really beautiful practice to tune into the heart space with this and not just constantly always listen to what our mind is telling us.